The city of Copenhagen is the capital of Denmark. The city carries its history in its name. The original Danish name meant Merchant's Harbor, and through German translations became the popular name Copenhagen. The city's most famous attraction is the statue of the Little Mermaid. But there are more to see than just that, so here are my top 10 lists including the mermaid. Number 1. Castellet. It is one of the best preserved fortresses in northern Europe, constructed in 1664 in the form of a pentagon with bastions at its corners. Castellet was continuous with the ring of bastion ramparts which used to encircle the city, but now only few remains. A number of buildings are located within the grounds, including the Castle Stricken or Citadel Church, as well as a windmill. The area houses various military activities, but is mainly served as a public park and a historic site. Number 2. The Little Mermaid Statue. Based on the fairy tale of the same name by Danish author Hans Christian Andersen, the small and unimposing statue is the city's icon and has been a major tourist attraction since its unveiling in 1913. Philanthropist Carl Jacobsen commissioned the statue after being moved by a ballet production of the fairy tale. In recent decades, it has become a popular target for defacement by vandals and political activists. She lost her head twice. Number 3. The genetically modified Little Mermaid. Bjørn Nargo, a professor at the Royal Danish Academy of Fine Arts, created The Genetically Altered Paradise, a provocative and humorous look at postmodern society. Located a quarter of a mile from the beloved tourist attraction, abstract sculptures which include the genetically modified Little Mermaid. This mermaid is also bronze and sits in a position similar to the original, but her twisted figure with elongated skeletal legs and unrecognizable head. Number 4. Frederick's Church. The awe-inspiring marble church with copper green dome is one of the most impressive churches in the city. Presided by King Frederick V, the foundation stone was laid in 1749 as a part of a grand plan of making a new city district called Frederiksstaden. The architect Nikolai Agtug died in 1754, and the French architect Jardin continued the building after a revised drawing. The work now proceeded at a snail pace, and owing to a squeeze in the funding, the completion of the building was postponed several times. The building was not resumed until the late 1800s for the church to be finally inaugurated in 1894. Number 5. Amalienborg. It is the home of the Danish royal family, located in the city. Consists of 4 identical classical palace facades with rococo interiors around an octagonal courtyard. The center of the square is a monumental equestrian statue of Amalienborg's founder, King Frederick V. Amalienborg was originally built for 4 noble families. However, when Christianborg Palace burned on 1794, the royal family bought the palaces and moved in. Over the years, various monarchs and their families have resided in the 4 different palaces. Amalienborg is famous for its royal guard. Every day, one can experience the changing of the guards as they march from their barracks through the streets of Copenhagen and end up at Amalienborg. Number 6. Equestrian Statue of Bishop Absalon. The equestrian statue on Hagebroplatz was unveiled in 1902 to mark the 700-year anniversary of the death of Bishop Absalon, the city's legendary founder. He was foremost politician and church father of Denmark in the second half of the 12th century and was the closest advisor of King Valdemar I in Denmark. Number 7. Christianborg Palace, a palace and government building on the islet of Slotsholmen in central Copenhagen. It is the seat of the Danish parliament the Danish Prime Minister's office, and the Supreme Court of Denmark. Also, several parts of the palace are used by the Danish monarch. The palace is home to the three supreme powers: the executive, legislative, and judicial power. The present building is the third in a series of successive castles and palaces constructed on the same site since the erection of the first castle in 1167. There is also an underground museum where you can see the remnants of the first and second incarnations of the castle. Number 8. Statue of Hans Christian Andersen. Located in Copenhagen City Hall Square, facing H.C. Andersen's Boulevard, it features a statue of Hans Christian Andersen who sits holding a book. The bronze statue is made by Henry Luco Nielsen and was erected in 1965. Hans Christian Andersen was a Danish author best known for writing children's stories, including The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and The Princess and the Pea. He died in Copenhagen on August 4, 1875. Number 9. Tivoli Gardens. Founded in 1843, it has become a national treasure and an international attraction. It is the second oldest operating amusement park in the world. Fairy tale writer Hans Christian Andersen visited many times, as did Walt Disney, who even found inspiration for his own Disney World here. The scenery is beautiful, with exotic architecture, historic buildings, and lush gardens. At night, thousands of colored lights create a fairy tale atmosphere that is completely unique. It only costs about $50 for a whole day pass. Number 10. Copenhagen Central Station. Largest railway station in Denmark, and approximately 100,000 travelers every day make their way back and forth from the city. The Central Station Shopping Center is located in the restored Pilar Hall and offers more than 30 different shops, restaurants, and service facilities. Also, the main police station is located within its walls.
Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen, friendly old girl of the town. Neath her tavern light on this merry night, let us drink and drink one down. To wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen, salty old queen of the sea. Once I sailed away, but
So that's it for the 10 places to see in the city of Copenhagen. I'm sure there are more things to see in this city, so feel free to leave a suggestion on the comment section. Until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye!